Hello friends. So this is September Babies reading for the second half of October 2024. Gonna clear the space. Not with that. Okay, here we go. Alright. Well, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. You know, I did a whole bunch of readings yesterday and I couldn't fit September in. The battery died before I could get September. So this one is a little unique and different than the others because I couldn't do it on the same days that the other ones were. So you guys get a special one, but that's okay. It's not all that unique. I put out the same cards. And the little book of answers, the soul's book of answers, and the same things, not in the same order, but the same things are down there, so it's not that different. It's a slight variation. That's alright, they're all different anyway. So, anyway, different. Choose faith over fear. Choose faith over fear. Trust. Okay, that's a good place to start. Trust. Alright, let's see. Hopefully it'll stay quiet now. We'll manifest quiet for this reading. Let's see what our cosmic oracles are going to have for the September babies for the second half of the month of October 2024. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. And be present. There's a lot of great things out there if you just pay attention. It's a lot more interesting than going numb and falling into the hole again. Have you ever watched the movie Soul? S-O-U-L. It's a Disney movie. It's a really excellent movie. It's very metaphysical. It's a lot of fun, easy to understand because it's kind of for kids, but it really isn't for kids. It's for adults. And the messages are profound. Anyway, S-O-U-L, Soul. Interesting movie. As I shuffle angel cards. Okay, pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. Yes, this loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. And also invest in yourself by teaching yourself and learning skills, talking to people, getting valuable experiences. Enriching yourself, making yourself more interesting and more well-rounded and worldly. Okay, seek and inquire about the ways you should go, since there is nothing else as good as this. That's pretty great. You know, I had an idea about these, the little Soul's Book of Answers. And I was thinking maybe I would just write that in the description of whatever it says. I would write that in the description for the reading. And then I would do other things during the reading, but I would let that sit as the message. I'm not sure if everyone would get it. If you have an opinion about that, let me know. I would like your opinion on that matter, whether I should put the little Soul's Book of Answers in the description or should I leave it part of the reading. I could do both. They're saying do both. That might be fun too. I just have to keep track of them. Anyway, I always watch the readings anyway, make sure that they're a secret card. A secret card. Dragonfly. How nice. A secret card. Magical and mystical. Enlightened. Are you magical and mystical and enlightened? How exciting. There's a gift. A magical and exciting and mystical gift. Being brilliant and all that. Well, that's fun. What an interesting reading. All kinds of things are showing up. Maybe there was a reason that you were going to have today instead of... Today is supposed to be incredibly fortuitous and auspicious for people born in September. So maybe that's what's going on here. We're having a reading on that day. So let's see what shows up for the rest of the month. Okay, lots of decisions. Lots of choices about things. Lots of options. Lots of options. I feel like this is a card of enrichment, though, rather than dysfunction. I feel like there's so many good things coming at you right now. Being magical and all. Okay, and, oh yeah, challenged by the star. Maybe because you are the star. And you're challenged by it, because being the star has its own set of circumstances, challenges, ways of being. You have to learn to be different. You have to learn to be the star person now. Now that I'm brilliant, I have to deal with going out, being brilliant and attracting things. Maybe some I want, some I don't. This is funny. This is similar to August reading. They were leveling up. And Two of Pentacles is finding balance. Yeah, I can see that with all of the choices and the challenge of being star-like. Balancing would make sense because star energy in itself is hopeful, but it's really brilliant. And, you know, tempering that so you can go out without being so brilliant all the time. Learning to regulate that brilliance. That's balancing things. Okay, and look at this. You're starting a new journey. Here you are, saying, okay, I cleared the board. I'm starting life over. Okay, give me my starting money. I'm starting the Monopoly all over again, going round and round. Well, let's see. Or you're going to the Hanged Man, which is something that people born in September do well. You are looking inward for knowledge and wisdom. Similar to the Hermit card. Similar, which is a September baby card. Okay, and Justice. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 6. That's a lot. Justice. So finding again balance. Look at her earrings. Finding balance in an unfair situation. Having it re-examined and rebalanced. And you're calling justice. Providing. Those are your skills, so I think you're either providing it or calling justice. You're able to bring justice by your actions, perhaps. You see yourself as the Tower. Maybe because you are new, you are reborn. You see that you fell apart, and now you are coming back together as something bigger and brighter and better. Now let's see. Wow. A lot of major arcanas. Here we are balancing again. 2 balance cards right next to each other. finding inner balance, maybe the balance between the justification of why things had to happen, the way they had to happen. You understand that more now, and so you can transmute. You can transmute that energy of maybe shock and post-traumatic stress and all that other stuff into something, post-traumatic stress, shock, into something more balanced and more mature and hopeful. But the environment is successfully transmuting and changing whatever happened into something more beneficial to you. Yeah, you don't want to get caught in your head about this, but hey, September, isn't this a familiar card? Really? We don't do this, do we? Yeah. So that's the fear, but also don't go there. Choose not to do this. You know, turn that card over and say, no, that was something I did in the past. That's a bad habit. Not going to do that this time. Because I'm choosing to remove myself from certain things in order to have a better life. And I'm choosing to leave this kind of thing and walk in a better direction because I need to be this, hopeful and brilliant. Wow. A lot of major arcanas. I mean, seriously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. That's a lot. I think it's out of 10 cards, so yeah. That's a lot, 60% more major arcana than not. So this is a fateful message, perhaps. Fateful message. Alright, let's see what the Lenormand will tell us. I think the sun went behind the clouds and it got a little darker. I hope you can see things. I believe the light will come up again. I'm using natural illumination, and so, therefore I am subject to its whims. Your heart. So, love. Yeah. But harsh treatment, rough treatment, abuse. So your heart has been abused. But you will find strength and fortitude once again. You always bounce back. I know that we didn't get that card, but when you live all in and you commit yourself, you know, you live through stuff. Stuff happens. Can't get caught in your head about it. Need to balance that energy. Go inside, introspection. But you've gone away and you're starting a new journey. By walking away, or being cast away, or choosing to leave, you're starting a new journey. And that's a better option. Much better option. Because, oops, you want to get here. This is the challenge, being this star, and you have to figure out a way to stay here. You can't choose not to be her when you've achieved her. If you've achieved stardom, that's it. You can't go backwards. You can't become something else again. You're at this level up. So you need to learn to balance it. Yes, it will cause this in your life because So many people are relying on you to not be this, because it's more comfortable for them when you aren't. But as this, you're making a lot of new decisions, how to use this brilliance to your benefit as a new soul, starting a new journey. Okay, monology. When you upgrade to something like this, it often feels like this, because it doesn't feel the way it used to. It's new, and it feels disorganized, especially to us. And it's also not what it used to be, so we don't know what the limitations and expectations are of the new situation. And so it can be disruptive, but if you work through those details, and as a September baby, I would say systematically, you won't have this, because you'll discover all the truth here instead of having anxiety. Your thoughts will be truer thoughts, not fear and anxiety, and then you'll have a clearer path moving forward. This was done to confuse you and keep you in a confused and hurtful state. That's one of their strategies. Work through your fears. Boy, if that isn't appropriate. New moon in Scorpio. New moon in Scorpio. Okay, work through your fears. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's the Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transformative. Not rainbows and unicorns. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. Let's see. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought. And emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Have some sexy time. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Could it be you're being paranoid? Make an investment. Make an investment. Scorpio is a sign of death and rebirth. Magic. Yeah, that's here. Magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light, and the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests you need to do that now. Okay, well, there you have it. It wasn't from me, it was from the cards. There was just so many things matching up. So many things matching up. Yeah, choose faith over fear. Hey, little animal. Who's coming out for people born in the month of September for the second part of October 2024? Beautiful. Oh, yes. The most auspicious card and crashing through boundaries. Look at that. Look at us. I think August got this too. Oh, how nice. It was either August or March. I can't remember which. Still a beautiful sight. Beautiful sight. Very nice, very nice. Elephant. Unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles, so if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge, and also illuminates the way. Let's see what the dragonfly is going to tell us. Master of light, illusion, and the mind, the dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. Kind of like someone who is brilliant. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. Sees clearly, joyful, and magical. Calm the mind. Well, I think this was clearly a magical reading. I enjoyed laying the cards out and talking about them because, wow. So yeah, this is a very nice message. Cards aren't scary. No, we've got this under control. Look at all the fabulous stuff, though, that's coming towards you because you are this, or you are becoming this. You're getting more comfortable with being this. All right. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe. Share with your friends because this might be fun. And I keep them short so that you can do it over a lunch hour. And the message really is at the end of the video, so you kind of have to watch the whole thing. Thank you. Thank you, subscribers, and I will see you soon.